What's going on YouTube? It's your girl Pop Goddess Kiara back at it again with another video for you guys, and today we have another Whatnot Wednesday. So stay tuned. What's up guys? As I said in the intro, today we're doing another Whatnot Wednesday. Now to be completely honest, I never thought I would get to this many Whatnot Wednesdays because I want to say this is going to be number 9. But in all honesty, I've gotten a lot of great pops going on to Whatnot and going into auctions and getting a lot of pops that I wanted that may not be available anymore, or that I just haven't had the time to go out and get. But at the same time, I've also gotten a lot of pops that I haven't wanted due to like giveaways and mystery boxes. But all in all, it's been a great experience. It's been a fun time. So to be completely honest, I have no real regrets about any of it. I mean, I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to go on there. I'm still going to buy things, and that's just how it's going to be. But with all that being said, let us get into this video. I know at least of one of the pops what it should be because I went ahead and I actually ordered it outright. One, I'm sure, was a mystery type of thing. Because I always get at least one mystery type of box out of Whatnot, whether it's a full box or it's a pop. But 9 times out of 10, by the time I get it, I don't even remember what it is. But that's just the name of the game when you go onto these things and you just buy and then you don't. It takes a little bit of time to get there and you get sidetracked by life as it is. But hey, without further ado, let us get into this. So we're just going to bring over the first box, which is going to be right here for you guys. I got my handy dandy little box cutter that I inadvertently took from work. But we have a ton. They're not going to know. Well, I take that back. We've lost quite a few, and I'm sure more people have taken them home besides me. But hey, that's neither here nor there. I have just the one, so. I do remember this pop that I did buy out of an auction. Got it for a pretty good price, actually. It was me and I want to say one other person going after this. But I eventually won it out. And like I said, it wasn't expensive. Maybe retail, maybe a little less than retail. But it is a set that I am planning on going on collecting, along with a few different type of video game lines that I do like and I do want to get. But they came out before I started collecting Funko. So I got some catching up to do. But the first I'm going to show you guys is going to be Cammy from Street Fighter. Now this is one of my favorite games growing up. I actually had this on the Super Nintendo. Sorry, there is a massive glare coming from my light, but that's besides the point. But this is one of the games that I played the most on Super Nintendo was Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Best one out of the bunch. I don't care what anybody says. You can come at me if you want. I will stand by that till the day I die. Street Fighter 2 Turbo, best one out of the bunch when you go back to the 90s. Now they've gotten better, gotten a little more crazier with some of their moves, but it's better than what it was. But yes, I now have Cammy to add to my collection. In all honesty, if my cousin, who is like a brother to me because me and him grew up together, even though he's like 4 or 5 years older than me, I don't know, but I spent a lot of time at my aunt's house, so I hung out with him quite a bit. He used to kick my ass in this game because him and his brother would play nonstop because they had a Super Nintendo before I did. And they memorized all the moves. They wrote them all down on paper, and then they would just kick my ass. And me being the young little girl that I was, all I knew how to do was button mash. I didn't know there was combos. There was back, forward, up, down, A, B. There's only A and B. And then they had the Super Turbo controllers to do even more moves while I had the regular Super Nintendo controller. Hey, we've all had that time when we had that older sibling, cousin, whatever, that just had an unfair advantage when it came to certain things. And they certainly did. I would like to see them try to take me now, though. Because they've, of course, we've all grown up. And I don't think they've touched a video game in a while, whereas I still play quite regularly. So, Brandon, Jason, if you guys are watching this, come at me. I got you guys. Do not worry. You will lose to me Eventually. I'm not saying it's going to be right away, but you will lose to me. I will redeem myself. Honestly, I don't even think they actually watch this, to be completely honest, but it is what it is. Sorry about that, guys. My dog was barking at, I don't have an idea of what she was barking at, but she was barking at something. She is a great protector of the family. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, I had to go open the door, sure that nobody was out there, so that she can calm down and go back to sleep. Because she's very, very excitable, but she's also a rescue, so it happens. But anyway, we have my next pop right here. Trying to remember what this could be. I think I might know. I think this is actually a mystery one or a giveaway or something. Or even though, because if it's even games, they tend to do this thing where you try to bid on a pop, and then if you get the right pop, you can get another pop for free. That's like about ranges from about $30 and up. And if you guys are wondering why my voice has gone down a little bit, it is because the missus is trying to sleep. So I do not want to wake her. Even though she is quite the heavy sleeper, but still, do not want to wake her. Yes, it is the pop that I was thinking it was, ish. So I know I wanted this pop, so I'm not upset about it. It was actually not really I wanted to buy, but just haven't had to. And I haven't had it in my collection. I had to look to make sure that I was correct in my thinking. But I have Leonardo from the PX exclusive, or preview, however you want to say it. But I do have Leonardo. Now I am recently collecting this line. Right now I have the Shredder Chase and I have Casey. I might have one more. I'm not 100% sure. But I had to get Leonardo to go with that because I do plan to finish this collection at some point. I'm not like in a super rush to finish it, but it will be finished sooner rather than later. Not exactly sure when. But that is going to be Leonardo for you guys right there. Pretty freaking amazing pop. I'm debating on if I'm going to get the Chase variants to all of them because all of them do, as far as I know, have a black and white variant, which is the Chase. I'm not sure if I'm going to go that far into it, but I do know that I'm going to get this complete collection, and like I said, I'm very excited to have this in here. Actually, with that being said, I'm just going to use that to segue into something completely else that I picked up from Target, and it is going to be the Ronin exclusive, well, not exclusive, but it's going to be the last Ronin action figure for Leonardo. And it's right there. I haven't taken out the box yet because I don't know where I'm going to put it. It is a very cool figure. I don't have many because it's a rabbit hole that I'm not ready to go down yet because, as you can tell, I've gone down the Funko one and I've accumulated a lot of pops in kind of a short amount of time. Like, what? I've been collecting for 3 years now, and I've gotten a lot of pops within that amount of time. So I don't know if I want to go down the rabbit hole of getting all these action figures, but there is a good chance it's going to happen because I am starting to slow down on my Funko collecting, just because, one, space, two, it's getting to become a pretty expensive hobby that I do enjoy, but it's very expensive, especially when you have to go back and get older pops that have gone up in value compared to the newer pops that are coming out now that are 9 times out of 10 a rehash of a pop that's already out. But again, that's neither here nor there. But I do have Leonardo to add to my collection. Extremely excited about that. I'm going to have to redo my turtle shelf. It's on the very bottom. I might have to do some switching around, which would mean that I might have to move my Nightmare Before Christmas pops or even my Alice in Wonderland pops. Not sure which ones yet. It'll probably be Alice in Wonderland just because I don't have as many as I do with The Nightmare Before Christmas, and I like The Nightmare Before Christmas more than Alice in Wonderland. Both great movies, both great books. I just like The Nightmare Before Christmas more than I like Alice in Wonderland. It's just what it is. But getting into my last pop, which I'm fairly sure I know what this one is. It's one that I've actually been looking for a while and have not been able to find. Like, nobody sells this in their auctions. It's not in any store. I didn't want to go through eBay to buy it just because you never know. eBay has become more trusted than it has been in years. This is true. But you just never know what you're going to get. And I prefer to know what I'm going to get. So, if I'm thinking correctly, it's from a game that I've played rarely. Not that it's not a good game, it's just a game that I haven't really gotten into playing more so than other games that I have. But I was told that, well, before my hair got all freaking crazy and I haven't done anything with it, getting my hair cut wise, they said that I looked a lot like this character, and by George, if they are not right, like, I'm actually thinking that this might be a character that I will cosplay if I'm able to make it to the Grand Rapids Comic Con. I'm hoping I can get there. I didn't get to make it last year because it's normally a thing that me and my sister go to every year. Neither one of us was able to get to it last year because scheduling, mainly work. It's an unfortunate thing. I am upset that I didn't go to last year because Keith Dave was there and he voices Goliath from Gargoyles, and I do have that pop, and it is downstate, and I was going to get him to sign it. But unfortunately, at the time, the job I had did not allow for me to take time off. But with that being said, let's pop this one open right now. Oh, this is different packaging. So it's in the UPS box, and then it's also wrapped up in a actual UPS envelope, or USPS envelope, I should say. Sorry. Oh, and then there's even more packing around it. This is a first for me. Never have I ever seen it come like this. So we're just gonna pop that open. Be kind of careful because I'm not sure if it's in a protector or not. Okay, this is like one of those gag Christmas gift things where, you know, it's like a Russian nesting doll. There's even more. There is even more. Now, I will say that I am quite happy that he took the time, or she, I'm not sure. He or she took the time to package this as well as they did, because at least I know that it could never get destroyed, to be completely honest. Alright, there we go. So my final pop that I got from my Whatnot Wednesday little mini haul, as I want to call it, is going to be Bangalore from Apex Legends. Now, like I said, it's not a game I get to play very often. It is a rather fun game, I will admit. It has taken the place of Call of Duty for me because Call of Duty has kind of gone down in ways, like with the skill-based matchmaking, and then with them dinging your ping if you're good at the game. Like when I first started playing the Modern Warfare 2, I had great internet connection, like 20 ping was the highest that I would get. And then as I progressively kept playing and I got to know the maps and everything, I got better. No matter what, it's always at like 50 to 70, sometimes it even goes up to 90 for some unknown reason. And it just makes playing so unenjoyable. But I do get to have Bangalore to add to my collection. Like I said, it is a pop that I have been meaning to get for a while. I just took my sweet time on it because, like I said, it was a hard pop to find. Because out of all the Apex pops that are out there, it's like Octane, and you know, they're the big ones because they're the ones people use the most. Whereas Bangalore is a great character, can become OP if you use her well, but she's not like as big as some of the other ones from Apex Legends, which is fine. I understand. Everybody has their favorite. There's always going to be that one that's more popular than the other. You're always going to have that one that's going to be on the scale of being the least popular. But there we go. I have Bangalore to add to my collection. Now, thankfully, I can say this. This is one of the few Whatnots auctions that I actually got things that I wanted and not just things that I, you know, either went in for a giveaway or I had to do like a mystery box type, like buy a mystery pop or to win a bigger and better pop. So I can honestly say that this Whatnot Wednesday was a grand slam. But that is all that I have for you guys. This was a miniature Whatnot haul compared to what I normally do. But hey, like I said, I got some great pops out of it. Definitely got my money's worth. Most of these I did not pay more than like maybe 15 bucks. I think might have been the highest that I've paid for one of these, which is a lot less compared to this one pop that I purchased that I will do a video on. And it's a pop that I've again have wanted for a while, just never got around to, well, not getting it. It's just I couldn't find it because it's vaulted. It's a con exclusive, and it was one that I don't think was made in excess, and it's not one I think a lot of people wanted. So most of them probably just like ended up on clearance shelves, or maybe even Funko still has them. Who knows? But when that comes in, I would definitely do a video on that because it is from a show that I absolutely loved when I was younger. And it's one that I binge watched religiously when it was on Hulu. And unfortunately, I took it off of Hulu, but that's okay. That's all right. If I have to, I will go old school and I will buy the DVD box set if I can find it. You know what? FYE might have it. FYE tends to have all the stuff that you don't think about. So I'm probably going to end up going to FYE, see if they have it. And I'm probably going to end up buying some more pops because that's just who I am. That's just what I do. But anyway, that is my video for you guys. Like I said, I have to be a little more calmer, a little more quiet because my fiance is trying to sleep and I don't want to wake her, and then I don't want to get the dog going because when she wakes up, the dog goes with her. It's a whole ordeal that I'm just not trying to deal with right now because it's kind of late. So, but with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, do not forget to like and subscribe. And comment down below what you thought of the video. Be much appreciated. All feedback is. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Peace.